Hello Daily Drafters and welcome back to the channel for today's Gauntlet League match. Today is match number 17 of hopefully 30 matches here in the league. You can check out the top of the description down below if you want a week 0 introduction into this edition of the Arena Gauntlet League and exactly how it works and what it is, what's going on. And you can check the previous 16 matches out as individual videos here posted to my channel if you want to catch up to where we are today. But for those of you that are caught up, here is the deck we are going to run today. We've had a little bit of a change since our last run when we did lose yesterday. I cut one land, I cut the Shivan Dragon, and cut maybe one other card, and I was able to add Goblin Blast Runner, as well as Mishra's Onslaught and an Overwhelming Remorse to our deck here. And an Aeronaut's Wings replace the Quick Draw Katana, because I do think flying's better than First Strike in this deck, just to provide a little bit more reach. If we get into a situation where our opponent has a ton of flyers, we can sideboard into the Quick Draw Katana, maybe where that might be a little bit better. But this is the deck we're going to run going into today's week 4 and match number 17. Heading into today's match, here is where we currently stand. This league began with 121 members. We are 17 matches in, 4 weeks in, out of a maximum number of 6 weeks. We have been whittled down to 89 members remaining, with 32 having been eliminated already at the time of this recording. We are fighting our way towards a top 8. Feel like this might be one of our best chances to get it, sitting at 11-5. We are currently in 18th place. If we can jump up to 12-5, we might put ourselves up into the top 10 here today. That is obviously the goal, but best we can do is just continue to fight, and our randomly assigned matches will either help or hurt our opponent match win percentage tiebreaker, but this is where we currently stand going into today's match. Today's match will be played against PlayfulTerror, and they have a record of 7-10 so far and sit in 76th place. Now, for those of you that remember the mechanics of this league, once you reach your 11th loss, you are eliminated. So, if we are able to secure the win here today, we would eliminate PlayfulTerror from the tournament. Good or bad, depending on whose side you're on that. But if they're able to go on a run here, they could go on a 13-0 run and make top 8. So they're still in it, and they're still going to battle just as well as we will, sitting at 11-5. They got an Abzan deck here, and that is what they will be running in their elimination match against us here today. Enjoy the match. All right, starting on the draw in this one. Don't have any creatures, but like I said, we have like 12 or 13 2-drops here. I think we'll keep it. Got a couple removal spells. I'm feeling pretty under the weather here today, unfortunately, so this is going to have to be my flu game. Struggling a little bit. Of course, as I say, we've got 12, 13 2-drops. We draw literally none of them. So, yeah, can't do anything except play the wings here, so send it back. It was a sketchy keep, but like I said, we had so many 2-drops. I feel like the hand was relatively keepable here. Could Searing Barrage this in a couple turns here. At least I'm not getting a ton of pressure put on me. Still literally nothing to do, so pass it on back. This is not the spot you want to be in our deck. Yeah, it's a 4-4. I mean, next turn I have to Reave Soul. No, I have to Searing Barrage the Spinner of Souls and go to 8, I guess. I don't really have anything else to be doing here. I mean, I could play a Gorehorn Raider as a 4-4, but I need to get rid of this thing pretty quickly. Yeah, this was just a potentially risky keep. I mean, I think it was fair. We just didn't get presented with the target for this or this, which is, these green decks. Could be playing like Llanowar Elves and stuff. There is a Llanowar Elves in this pool. Whew, man. I'm not gonna take feeling bad as an excuse for potentially losing here. So it is what it is. See if our opponent's having connections issues or something. All right, looks like we're back here. Their game looks to have crashed, but I think we're good. So, no blockers, go to damage. And yeah, my turn. Another land. And I think I've got to kill the Spinner of Souls before they potentially giant growth it or something. So, go ahead and do that. They don't have a giant growth, but Gaia's Gift is in their pool, which is +1/+1 counter and indestructible and things. Yeah, Hellfish Regrower gets it right back. And a Wary Thespian. At least I can kill that with Stab. I think the issue is I am officially dead to removal at this point. Yeah, I mean, I just die here. So let's just... No, I don't want them to get another Surveil. So... in the turn, and once again, for the third game in a row this week, just really have never stood a chance. Sure. Pass to blockers, block here. And pass to damage. And we have currently nothing in hand. And they have 2 4-powered creatures. So we have to draw 2 removal spells in 1 card here. Yeah, that's removal as well, so there's really nothing we can draw. This game was just pretty much a non-game for us, unfortunately, and here come all the lands. I did cut a land for this match here and got rid of a 6-drop and all sorts of things. I went from 25 to 24 lands, and, you know, it's pretty much all we drew. So, going against green-black mid-range, I've not been the greatest at sideboarding. I mean, is sideboarding back into something like Shivan Dragon worth it? Dragon Trainer, they didn't seem to have a lot of flying. The 1/1 body could trade with, you know, the Thespian and stuff. Maybe so. Maybe instead of a Gorehorn Raider or something, we're probably not going to have a ton of great attacks. Let's just make that change and see if that ends up working out for us here. Got to win 2 straight here now. We will play first, and we will keep a very good hand. This is different than the previous one for sure. This would have won the first game. Let's hope they don't play a 1-drop or kill the goblin. Then this Seer Slicer goblin will do some work. And there's the 1-drop. I think I have to be okay with trading, though. They might not want to. It's probably pretty important for their deck, the Healer's Hawk, I would think. Now, we do need another mountain to be able to cast the Krenko, so let's hope we get that, but drawing another mountain means we don't draw any more action here, so that's also not great. Jaspera, Sentinel, and not attacking, which tells me I think they've got something like Bite Down or Gaia's Gift here, which means I probably should not attack. Not that I have literally any choice here. So, no attacks, got nothing to do. A mountain off the top wouldn't be horrible. It's the removal check for Krenko. Do they have it? If not, this board probably lets us win here. What do they just do? Foretell something? All right, we did draw the mountain. What on earth could that be here? I mean, I could spend some time trying to figure it out. Let's see. Green, white, double Sylvan Scavenging. Don't have the board wipe. See if it's green here. Must be a common of some sort. Okay, so let's just go ahead and play the Krenko, and they've got a 1-mana spell with priority here. So let's see if Krenko survives. If not, we got ourselves a game. Okay, Krenko did in fact survive. Not too bad. I think we just, I mean, if Krenko survived, we just ride Krenko to victory, hopefully here, right? Don't really have anything to do here. They are missing land drops, so that helps us a little bit. I don't know what this foretold card could be. Starnheim Courser, what is that? That's from Kaldheim. Doesn't have foretell, though. Okay. It is Iron Verdict, which, had I been able to find that quickly enough... Where is that? 3 mana? I'm not seeing an Iron Verdict in their pool. It's white, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm back. We ran into a bit of an issue. There was a mistake with PlayfulTerror's pool of cards accidentally when they received a Kaldheim comeback pack a couple weeks ago. It seems like they accidentally added it to a different pool of cards, and because this is a league that requires money to buy in and things, there are a set of rules that we have to abide by when things like this happen. I was looking through, as you saw, when I was trying to determine what foretold card it could have been, and I didn't see an Iron Verdict. I didn't see really any foretold cards, to be honest. So I don't know if I would have made that play with Krenko had I seen the Iron Verdict in the pool. There's a chance I would, but I think it's not quite fair to assume what I would have done had I seen an Iron Verdict in the pool. You saw me looking a little bit before. So we ran into a little bit of a deck error. They're resolving it right now. I've been told to end this match currently, and I will likely make an edit after this is over as to the resolution of this for us. Okay, so the resolution was determined to be to award them a match loss. Unfortunately, the league committee decided that would be the best course of action based on what went on. So a bit of an unfortunate situation, but you know what? That is what it is. Sometimes that sort of stuff happens in Magic, and you just gotta follow the rules as to what to do in the case of those things happening, and we got the match win as a result. So as a result, we move up to a record of 12-5 on the season, on the league, into 16th place, finding our way into the top 16. Our opponent match win percentage is still quite low, not really assisting us much in the tiebreaker department, but like I've said every single video so far, all we gotta do is keep winning. We keep winning, we don't need any sort of tiebreakers. So 12-5, got to keep up this hot streak to really find ourselves in a position in a week or two to find ourselves toward a top 8. So this is where we stand at the end of today's video. Thanks for tuning in today, and I'll see you tomorrow for our next Gauntlet League match.